set for this amount of distance.
Yeah.
And he was basically complaining about it because he was getting shot from the abyss because he can't load in further enough, you know, to see it. And in the back of my head, I'm just sitting there like, yeah, you're just like all us console players. You're not going to get to see that far out.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the idea. Like, it sucks to get shot from something that's not even spawned in, because it's like, how do I counter that? But that's kind of the
Well, I guess I'm ready to play in the dark.
So far with it, especially if you have good draw distance in this game. You can certainly essentially take out an entire base. You could clear the whole map of Anazay, you know, with a couple of Apache.
You gotta bring them from the mod. From here to the forward bases.
The white missiles, the Lowell, those giant anti-air-to-ground ones. Oh my god, those things level a base in like 2. The entire base gone in just 2 shots.
It's cool, but also it's not, because then we're gonna start hearing everybody complaining that they don't have anything to go kill. And it's gonna be like, oh, okay, like, you know, what's the fix? How do we take away the helicopters? And, well, we want the helicopters. Like, alright, well, you know, there's gotta be a little bit of counterbalance to that at some point.
That's what's just funny. And it actually caught that in their text chat where people were complaining about, why does it take so long to spawn anymore? And then like an admin got on there and was like, well, y'all were complaining about too many helicopters in the sky, so we fixed it. Now you're complaining about not being able to have it. You can't have it both ways.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because I don't, as far as I know, and I could be very, very wrong, but as far as I know, there's no way to, like, limit the amount of stuff that's spawned. It's just based on your supplies. It's not like you could say, okay, well, it can only ever be 5 helicopters at one time. Is that a correct assumption?
Yes, that's correct. Because
How they do it, I've played a level step here. I don't know how they do it. I played the UH server. They have a limit on the number of shit you can spawn. So like 1 ship, 2 armor transports, 2 armor transports. I don't know how the fuck they did it, but yeah, it's good.
I had to guess it probably has some fancy script that can keep
It is
track
their
of how many
roadmap, it
vehicles.
is their server shit
Right.
like past year or so.
I wonder if Claude could do it. I just subscribed to Claude because they are not going to play the Pentagon's game, so I'm happy with that. I wonder if Claude could script that for us, and we could probably insert it as a standalone mod. I'm sure that it could. It's got Haiku and Opus and all those other fucking things that we could use.
Can I just say one thing?
I'll have to ask it.
Love the island. That's it.
You can't hear on the island.
Love the island.
In there, because it's...
I love the islands, bro. It's fucking awesome.
You know,
It is a good map, I've
It's
tried.
class, mate. Oh, what have I spawned?
Fuck. Filtro.
Jackal Gold, I'm supposed to be looking at that as well.
That was cool. I know it was broken.
Can't you see a fucking thing in here?
That was a really cool map, just because it was... Yeah, I think we definitely have to start thinking about bringing in some new ones that we haven't played before, and not that we necessarily need to go putting a poll in the Discord, because people ignore that shit 24/7. Put a poll in there, 2 people will answer it, and then you'll put a different map in, and then everyone will bitch that they don't want this map or don't like this map or whatever, and it's like, well, if you had voted in the poll...
Well, the island.
Oh, can I ask something? You know there's supposed to be no helicopters on here.
Correct.
Is there a default spawn over the Alpha? No. Obviously, I played this one. It's the default spawn thing. It's 3 helipads over Pennsylvania. I used to play. Used to spawn them naturally.
But can you use them?
I've seen someone in a helicopter. That's why.
That was Veritas.
It used to be default spawns. It's my region.
Yeah, so technically, any helicopter you see is going to be special, because there will be
Once
no
it's got its code.
actual spawn.
Yeah, I spawned the one in that said Crow on it, Crow Rocket, and I wasn't sure what it was gonna do. So I was like, okay, what's special about this? And it
Transport
didn't.
chopper that can hold 1,000
Yeah,
supplies and it's got
so the
rockets
rocket
in
one
it.
is kind of vanilla. It's a troop transport. It's got all the
The
seating for the
Browning
troop
one's the better
transport.
version.
It's got the rockets and the 1,020, I think, supply storage.
Okay, because I was just curious. Anytime we have a special one in there that you or Shu plays with, I'm always interested in what it is you guys modified on it.
And then the regular one that doesn't say RK is the one that's got the 50 hanging off the side of it, and that is basically a 30mm cannon.
It's pretty shit though.
With the
Well,
damage it'll
autocannon.
do.
Yeah, it's got small splash and medium fire rate.
Okay.
It's pretty weak. You have to like get bang on them if you're shooting them.
Flechettes? Yeah, I did see. That's when I was looking at the big Chungus mods earlier. That they have the rifles and the other, like the big boom boom guns, and they had flechettes on there. They had the 40mm buckshot round that you could put in the 203.
Chungus has all that good shit.
I was like, damn, we need this shit
They
again.
have good stuff.
Well, since
I'm
we're
not sure
currently
if they
not
have the
running
Tommy
any
guns and stuff like that
helicopters,
as well.
I guess I could technically add them, and then we just lose them whenever we leave.
Bro, I'm having withdrawal symptoms for not being in my little bird. I'm not gonna lie.
I knew this was going to happen. We've started
I need to be in my little bird, mate. I'm shaking everything. I'm like, I need to be in the sky.
He said no helicopters, but I did get one, didn't I?
Yes, you did you? And I was well jealous. I was watching you fly. Like, I want to be in the air. I'm a pilot.
Well, I didn't feel like going in and master deleting and completely wiping out all the helicopters, because that's just more work.
I know. Well, you know me anyway. I keep the same helicopter for as long as I can. I crash. I run to
The
the.
problem here, though, is you might accidentally you fly the wrong direction and you've lit up the entire map.
I know that's a thing.
Might wake up like 500 AI, and we don't kind of need that happening.
I wouldn't do that
Fry
anyway,
the cores
because
on
I
the
know how it
damn
works.
server.
But other people,
Right.
other people would. Like the Egypt one, I know you fucking took me at the sky a couple of times, but I just wanted to see the pyramids, man. I've never seen them in real life. And this felt like real life. I was in first person mode, flying my helicopter as I do in real life. You know what I mean?
You guys owned that shit though. You should have gone. You guys fucking, that was your shit. You guys took that over. You're like, see these pyramids?
Aye.
Ours.
You build them, we'll take them. Thank you.
Right?
Not the Empire in general.
All that work to go all over the place, all those ships, all those spices.
Yes.
And I've tried your food.
And it's shit.
Bro,
He's literally eating like the Germans are still flying overhead.
Fuckers food.
no, listen, what did you eat?
Depends
whatever
where
the
you
fuck
go and
it
what you
was,
eat,
and
but yeah, British cuisine isn't the best in
Mate,
general,
to
it's
be
fine.
quiet, well,
For the
British
whole
cuisine.
fucking-
British food is so much better than American food. Like, all you've got is fucking burgers and pasta.
This is the thing, it depends where you go. Like Texas, some barbecued and shit like that, legendary and stuff like that. You cannot.
Well, and all the barbecue's different depending
We
where you
can
go.
barbecue.
Texas is different than North Carolina.
It's all dependent on where you go and what fucking restaurants you eat at, or where you get your
Mate, you're just talking about
shit
because
like
you
that.
keep going to the fucking local chippy for a pizza. I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you went to the local chippy for a pizza, he's gonna have a fucking bad time.
Hi man, where did you eat?
No
What
one
did
goes
what
to
did you
local
eat,
chippy
bro?
for a fucking
Have you ever
pizza,
had mince and dumplings? Best fucking thing you ever eat. Oh, the
That's
mince and
what I mean.
dumplings is
I'd
the
class
best,
like
bro.
good British foods as well, like British
Mince
stuff.
and dumplings
No,
with
there's a lot of British
vegetables
food
and
that
shit,
I
man.
like. I make it here from time to time.
Bro, you need to try
French
mince and
food is my
dumplings.
favorite, but
Le France, fuck you.
they have a lot of good stuff over there, you know.
Don't
German
like each other.
food,
We had beef.
occasionally. I'll make
Germans
some
just
of it
have,
here.
they
But
love their sausage. That's all they fucking eat, sausages.
Sausages.
Their sausages are, Have you been to the place in fucking Newcastle, in the big market, the beer stein, where you can go and you get the big pictures of beer and all that, and you dance on the big wooden tables, bro. It's fucking mint. They have shows on all that on. You can dance on the tables, but you get the big fucking German beer mugs. It's a good place.
Well, Stein's like the ones that hold like 3 pints.
Aye, mate. I'm telling you now, you go in there with your mates, you come fucking rolling off the walls when you're coming out. We got steaming in there once, but it was a fucking good night out.
Probably get your head bounced off the floor too a couple times if you run your mouth. Sounds like at that place.
No, bro. I've never been beat up since I was 6 years old.
No, I'm sure you're the one fucking smashing teeth.
No, I'm the one that stops the teeth from getting smashed, and then smashes the teeth for the other one who's trying to smash the teeth in the first place, if you know what I mean.
Now, see, Nate is who we're gonna rent out these. We're gonna rent out the damn food trucks to. Everybody wants to own a building, own this, own that. I want to own a restaurant. No. You gotta buy a fleet of food trucks and fucking lease those bitches out to people that are like, I want to own a restaurant. That way, if they close, you still own the truck and you can rent it out to the next one.
That's a fucking cracking idea, that, you know.
That's what I'm thinking. That would not be a terrible thing.
The next person to take it.
But you'd have to get.
There's a billion of those that want to go start a thing, and you're providing a good opportunity because you give them a lease and like 2% of sales. That's what you say.
But see, to start that off, right, how much that's going to cost? Where you're going to have to get your vans, then your insurances, then everybody you want to lease to. It's just going to be. It's one of the ones you're going to have to spend money to make money, and you probably won't see a return to about 2 years or something.
In our tax code, because those are so heavy, you can deduct all of your business taxes.
Yeah, I was going to say it's deductible business taxes
because they're over like 6,000 pounds. Yeah.
There's ways to do it. You just need to know how.
Aye.
Yeah.
So you
Something
can pretty
like
much
that.
do that over here.
You could do that here. But the thing about here, man, you have to.
You wash your own work gear, you get that off your tax.
Aye, I know, for your soap powder and all that.
But I mean, at that point, you're really, I mean, of course, you're right, you do have to put some cash up, but you own a few of these food trucks. It's not location dependent. Someone comes in, they want to run their own restaurant, you know, maybe you work out a deal where you pay for half of the wrapping, of the branding of the thing. You know, you're going to get that done a couple of times, especially if you rent them out, lease them out to people for a set amount of time. But that way, if someone does it for 6 months and they don't really make too much money and they want to close, you know, then you can rent it out to the next person.
Basically, all you need to do is, just get the fleet, and then just that once they want it a certain way, they pay their own fucking taxes, their own insurances, don't they? You just lease the van it.
Yeah, because that's the thing. They still have all their licensing. They still have to get their Department of Health. All that has to happen.
Even in the UK,
here's a food truck you can lease.
In the UK, they have to pay for a pitch. Now, if they want to go anywhere and sit, you have to pay local council money for that pitch.
Yeah, here you don't. They go out. The smart ones will go out on Friday night and Saturday night, park outside the bars right around closing time. Everyone coming out buying $1 cheese slices, $2 pizza slices. You know.
Fucking $5 for a burger nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking £7.50 for a burger nowadays, man. If you're coming out right and you're pissed as fuck and you want a burger, they'll charge you whatever they want. You'll pay it.
Yeah. Well, they print money at some of those, and that's the thing, is especially if you're right outside some of the bars. If you had 2 or 3 of those, you know, and that's the weird shit is even in America they're okay with paying, you know, like you got street tacos or some shit anybody wants to eat in the fucking end of the night after they've been out drinking all night. You're like, oh, you want 2 street tacos and like and 8 French fries? That'll be like $15-$16, and people will pay it all night. They'll pay
all night long. That's actually a really good. Yo, Soot, do you want to go into business?
You what?
Try to go into business. I'm in fucking Gateshead, mate. You're in Middlesbrough, aren't you? Near enough.
That's the way to do it. Nate's excited. He's thinking about it. And he's like, damn, that's not a bad idea, because then...
No, my wife and I were actually we've been thinking about, we got 3 menus put together, and yeah, food trucks are, and plus, if you go to like fairs and stuff, dude, you clean.
Fairs, yep.
Dude, there's just where I live is, you know, it's a small city, but there's so many people that do food trucks and make a ton of cash here. It's wild because there's festivals all summer long. There's a whole area where all the food trucks go. There's like, it's literally like half the side of the whole festival is all food trucks.
Yeah, we live in the city, so like every gas station has like a food truck and like vacant lots and shit. I mean, they're everywhere, dude, and they're all just making money hand over
You're just
fist.
not stuck at one place. So there, you know, the location side where, you know, if you want a good restaurant spot, you're going to pay for it. It's just, it doesn't matter.
Plus,
I was watching
like-
this one where this guy, he started out with one food truck. I think he's got 2 or 3 now, but he goes around LA to all the fucking construction sites. He starts early, but he just does lunch. He hits, like, each truck hits like 6 places between, like, I want to say it's like 11 and like 2 p.m. He's only there for a little time, you know, you got to come and you got to get it, and then he leaves. But he makes tons of cash. Just, he's got so many food trucks now.
Plus, like the catering aspect of it too, like planned, like you don't have any over-the-top expenses because you know exactly what you're prepping for, how much you need, how many people are eating. Like, dude, there's so many possibilities.
The dude goes to like Costco or you go to Costco or you go to BJ's. He goes to one of those two and he fucking stocks up on everything. The shit that he can get the night before, he will. You know, but he gets like sodas and all the other shit, sells like, you know, $3 bottles of soda that people are buying because they're at the fucking construction site. They don't want to go anywhere. You know, it's convenience.
Aye.
So he puts that shit on ice, got that shit out there in like barrels that he set out there, and then everybody comes, buys their lunch, buys a fucking Coca-Cola, off they go.
I think we should all go into business and have an international thing. And we could call it
International food truck
I
cartel.
bro, definitely, bro. We'll call it Over the Pond.
Over the pond leases. Leases, mergers, and acquisitions.
I'd call the Indianapolis market.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, right. So you're first to buy the truck. Just write me a check.
Working on it, brother.
Just write me a check.
There's a lot of opportunity for that. Around me, at least, I see a lot of the box trucks get bought up a lot. Those old like UPS trucks and shit. Those get bought up all the time and converted. I haven't run the numbers on it to see if it's better long term to get one made or to just convert one, because I know a lot of times guys will convert them, but a lot of that equipment's really heavy and it stresses the truck frame in ways that it's not really designed to. So I'd have to run the numbers and see.
What you're trying to, like, what your menus are looking like. Like, I'm trying to do like smoked foods, like brisket and like barbecue. So it's all different logistics.
Yeah. So yours would be maybe a fairground kind of thing where you can set up a barbecue, a smoker next to your truck. Do you know what I mean? You would have that separate to set up and just set in the morning.
Tailgating.
Tailgating.
Call it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dude, if you could find a way to get into the NFL side of it, especially in the fall and winter.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
You'd clean house. I mean, you'd have to see about that because you know the fucking stadium, they want all that business. They don't want you in there cutting into it, but
I know, but see if you go to
people that just sit outside.
You'd have to pay heavy royalty fees, but I mean, it'd be worth it for the exposure and like you'd still make money. I mean,
the best place to sit in a situation like that, right, is next to the train station that's close to the stadium, because there will be people getting trains. No, everybody's going to drive. So if you're next to a main
like zoning issues, like you can't just like pull over anywhere. Like you
have to phone up and get a license to do it. Yeah.
There's a bunch of zoning and stuff like that, but I mean, there's maps and stuff you can look at to where it shows like where you can and cannot park and stuff. Like
that's the other side. We develop an app that you can download.
Oh.
That's the other side of it. Then you get everybody's data, and then you sell that data to other people who want to come in.
So every other company does anyway.
Everyone wants to know, where do I park my food truck?
App. There is already that app, at least for Indianapolis, I know for sure.
Yeah, but we can overlay that with Google Maps and get some traffic data in there from there. You can do a whole KMZ file that would overlay all that stuff and pull in all the data points and automatically update based on what you want it to do. And I just subscribed to Claude, so I can have Claude fucking code it for me. This will be great.
$1 idea.
So it sounds like we're going into
idea
business,
I
boys.
remember this when I was in business school. We had to come up with like an idea for shit, and one of them. This was like right after COVID had kind of ended. This was, I don't know, 2022, 2023, and I was like, look, I think that we should do an app called Party, PRTY, and you can go in there, you can plan a party, you can book like. If you wanted food, you could book food. You could book like a band if you wanted to. It would tell you everybody's available weekends because it would interface with calendars. And then you could it would create like an Instagram invite that you could send out to all your Instagram contacts, or you select the ones. And it would make a post on Instagram and Facebook for you to tell everybody about your event. Essentially, within 10 minutes, you could book a whole party on your app. Get that shit developed and... I probably told you about it before. I remember talking about it on here a couple of times.
That's a commercial. I saw a commercial for something like that.
Oh, motherfuckers took my shit.
Oh yeah, yeah they did. Because they were making a big do about that, where it's like this one guy, it's like